Yo, welcome to DCA Adventure. I'm Jay, back again with another cryptocurrency market update. If you love our content, please like, subscribe, smash that bell for notifications. You don't want to miss out on our videos. This is not financial advice. Trading is very risky. We all know that. Don't trade with more than you're willing to lose. Guys, you know the spiel. If you are interested in learning how to trade, want some access to some trading tools, or want to make some custom trading tools, join DCA Patreon, join my tier Trading with View. By doing so, you're going to get access to locked channels inside the Discord where we have different trading signals, trading bots, got all kinds of stuff going on in there, private chats. And definitely just join the Discord and get into the free chat as well. All kinds of good content posted in there. Link for that will be in the description. I am trading over at Bybit, Phemex, Pionex, Coinbase Pro, Pancake Swap, a little bit of everywhere, but the main ones, guys, the links for those will be in the description. Sign up using my link, you will get deposit bonus, and there's all kinds of different ways to earn money on all of those trading exchanges. Also, if you're into stocks, join Firstrade. They just came out with cryptocurrency trading. They're kind of like Robinhood, but better, I guess. If you're going to go a centralized route, they're pretty good. But just for signing up, you will get a free stock. Don't have to deposit any money. And like I said, they just started crypto trading, and there's all kinds of stuff on there to trade. So I've been trading stocks over on there. It's a mobile app, but I've been trading on there for quite a while. I really like them, so check that out. Link in the description. Doing all my technical analysis over on TradingView. That's where all the DCA trading tools work at. So link for that is also in the description. Sign up, get a free subscription. Let me know in the Discord that you signed up using my link. I will give you a free tool that we have made for the DCA group members, I guess. Switch over here to YouTube. Make sure you guys can even hear me. Last week's video was a complete train wreck. What up? Infamous Goblin Loser, I don't know. Sonya Near, Golden Wolf. Can you guys hear me? Everything good? Let me know in the chat if so. I just got new internet equipment today, so hopefully things start running all right. Well, it's we're still streaming, it looks like, so we are on CoinGecko right here, favorite place to look at the overall cryptocurrency market. You guys can see Bitcoin is down 12.2% for the last week. Ethereum down 11.1% for the last week. Tether is actually red. BNB is down 7.1%, coming in at $420. Solana down 18%, $107. Pretty cheap for Solana. Cardano, we talked about that last week, still under that dollar. I said last week it was going to be hard for it to get up above there. Sweet, thanks Goblin. Luna down 27.7, coming in at $93.94. I think that's a damn good buy for Luna. We will look at that on the chart. But alright guys, overall it is a red blood in the streets. These are pretty good dips, 16s, 20s, 15s. All these are good. You guys, if you watch my videos, you know where to be looking on the charts to be making your buys and your sells. You should be looking at your daily, your weekly charts. But let's jump right on over here to TradingView. We're going to go right over to Bitcoin. This is a chart that I have been posting in the Patreon group, but there's this cool tool that I have right here that I am kind of working on making for the Patreons. Some tweaking and some different things I'm going to change, but this is the death cross prediction tool I have, and I've told you guys on the 3-day chart on Bitcoin that 3-day death cross, 50 crosses the 21, the 50 is this blue line, the 200-day, the red line down here, our trend line's actually riding on it, so it's kind of hard to see. We'll just clip it off here. But if you were, we've been drawing the last few weeks, we've been drawing these lines, kind of predicting if we were on the same path as we are right now with the moving averages, where they would cross at. and said somewhere in the middle of May. While making this tool, this thing is spot on with what I was saying. Right in the middle of May, towards the end of May actually, death cross expected May 24th. So keep this in mind on a 3-day chart for Bitcoin. Very bearish. If we go out onto a weekly chart on Bitcoin, let's get rid of all the crayon drawings for right now. And go back to the daily. Okay, so bear flags, bull flags. We don't talk about them too often on this channel. We do talk a lot about channels, pennants, breakout trades like that, but hardly ever do I ever show you guys bull flags, bear flags. But this is a very perfect example on the daily chart in Bitcoin back in January. This pattern right here. This is a bull flag, okay? And how you draw these in is you got your post. So we'll start at the bottom where it starts. The post is up here. This is the very top of the the flag post. And then you're going to take, and you always get these little runs to the downside. These can go 3/4 back down the flagpole and still be a valid bull flag. Okay. And there's a way I'm going to show you, just a real quick way on how to get a guesstimation on where the next price is going to go. But with these bull flags, you're going to take your flagpole and you're going to place the flagpole right on top of where the breakout starts. So we come over, boom, the breakout starts right here. We put the flagpole up there. So it's calling right around 55,700. So I mean, it was close. It got us up here close. That's actually support right there. But just want you to be aware that this is what a bull flag looks like. Bull flags break to the top. If we go to current, we have the complete opposite, all right? And these can be huge. So I'm looking at this on a bigger scale, okay? Here's our flag post right there. Boom. Go wick to wick. This is a bear flag. Bear flags tend to break down. Not saying that we can't trade around in this pattern a lot more, because we'll probably bounce. We'll probably come all the way back up and down. Remember, we do not trade inside the pattern. We wait for confirmation of the pattern. The confirmation is when we break the up or the down side of the pattern, and we buy the break. So when we break out of the top, we're buying, putting your stop loss back inside the pattern. Same at the bottom. If we break the bottom, you're going to take a leveraged short position and put your stop loss back up inside. But it definitely got potential to get all the way back up in here to the $49,000, $50,000 area. Everybody's going to be like, hell yeah, Bitcoin to the moon. And then boom, it does the complete opposite, comes all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. We get back down into this $41,000 area, break again from there. Our last little bit of support's right around 32,000 down to 30,000. It's kind of significant. It's about a medium-ish. You know what I mean? I don't think that it's gonna hold all that long if we do break this pattern and we do break to the downside. I bet we test it, we jog around a little bit, and we'll stair step our way down. So we really don't want to see this happen. Another bearish thing to notice on Bitcoin as well is the moving averages. The 21 is about to cross underneath the 50-day moving average. That's bearish. We don't want to see that happen. And we're actually getting ready to test the 50-day moving average. We got pretty close to it. We wanted to see probably like a 42,000, then a rejection off of there. Looks like we're getting that rejection now. So this is a very, very important area for Bitcoin right now. This trend line especially. Make sure you guys are watching this. A close underneath the trend line is not good. It's going to break down even lower if this happens. We want to see us get back above that 50, back above the 21-day moving averages, close above those. Take a shot at the next significant area of resistance, and that's going to be starting right around that 45,000 to 47,000, 48,000. It seems like Bitcoin's been having some trouble, so we'll see what's happening. We are making higher highs. We are making higher lows. That's all cool, but in the overall zoomed out, this is a pretty big pattern. It's a pretty big flag. I'm kind of sitting on my hands, no trade zone, while we are inside of this pattern. Now, I might scalp trade when we're testing these moving averages, but definitely going to be playing it safe until we get good confirmation of what's going to happen on the daily chart. Jump right on over to Ethereum. This is the chart we drew on Ethereum last week. So we got a resistance box here that can't get back above. We came all the way down to the 50-day moving average. We bounced off of this 50-day moving average several times. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 9 days in there. Each time we test that, guys, it's going to get weaker and weaker. We got the 21 moving average curling down towards the 50, indicating that a bearish crossover is going to happen soon. So this box of support is very important. We don't want to close under $2,400 on Ethereum. We close under $2,400, we're definitely going to drop back down to 2,000. See a $2,000 Ethereum again. I mean, its high was all the way up here at 4,800. It's crazy. Significant resistance is right in the area of that 21-day moving average up to $3,352. And then the next level from there is obviously going to be right at your 200-day at 3,400, to the next box at 3,500-ish. What up, Crypto Dave? Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Jump over here and look at Cake. And did the pancake trading competition. Did not have as much time on this competition like I did on the last one. I think I came in like 200th out of 1,000 people or something like that. 1,000 participants. Maybe it was 10,000 people. I'm not sure. My team overall, though, did come in first. We did win again. We won the last competition as well. But Ethereum's looking pretty good, or Cake's looking pretty good. This is a 4-hour chart. This is where I've been trading Cake the most on this 4-hour chart. We'll get rid of that. We're going to go right up to the daily. So on the daily, I do have Hike and the Sheet candles on. This will help you trade trends a lot better. But you can see that we did dip below that 21-day moving average and right back up, testing it as resistance. When we're trading on top of the moving averages, they act as support. As soon as we break underneath, especially on a daily time frame, and we close underneath the moving average, it is now acting as resistance. So when we came down here to the 21 and we broke underneath of it and we got the first closing candle, boom, now that 21-day is now resistance. We come back up and we do test it once here, test it twice there, and now we are testing it for a third time right now as we speak at $8.64. It's got to get above it. We got to close above $8.64 for a shot at the next level, and that's we'll probably see a jump all the way up to $10 if we can get above $8.64 and close. We do have 22 hours 45 minutes left in this new daily candle. It just printed a couple hours ago, a little over an hour ago. So, you know, the day is still young. There's all kinds of trading left in this day. What up, Galo Salam? Appreciate you for stopping in. Is Netflix a shitcoin? Oh, man. I mean, we can definitely look at their stock for sure. We can check it out. For any of you guys who don't know what Cake is, though, this is on Pancake Swap. This is a DeFi coin that we do a lot of stuff with, especially like on Binance Smart Chain. I know a lot of people are using Gala and doing all that stuff. But I stick with the Binance Smart Chain and Cake. So hopefully, I needed to get top 100 to get the NFT this time in the competition. So I did not get the NFT, but I did win a cut of the prize pool of Mobox coin, I think it is, and some other stuff. So we'll see what happens. What up, DogeLord? How you doing, buddy? Take a look at dang old Litecoin. Litecoin's actually looking pretty crappy. We are making a nice floor of support though. Oop, wrong tool. That's pretty decent. That's a pretty good floor of support for the daily. The bottom of that box is going to be right around $101. And I think we said that last week. And the top of that box of support is 111. So as long as we don't close under 101, we should be all right. Uh-oh. Just got off a call with Cryptech. How do you say it? Technology. Cryptechnology. Something happening with DogeLord apparel. Well, hell yeah, buddy. Good for you. Good for you. Check this out. This is a McDonald's pattern indicator. So like how we trade the M's. So this would be an upside down M. Let me go to like a 4 hour, see if it'll look. It has McDonald's and fries and burgers and fries, burgers and fries. Oh. That's crazy too, because where I had these two boxes of resistance and the support, their green box matches up with it. Pretty awesome. XNL, this is Chronicle. This is a metaverse token. I've been trading. It's actually making a pretty decent little breakout trade right now on a daily chart. You can draw these in just like this, pennant pattern. Boom. Candle body to candle body. And then on the bottom, you can come in like this. Now, as soon as we break the top of this, buy. We break the bottom of it, sell. Obviously, you got to be holding some of this to sell. You can't leverage trade this coin. But I am looking for a break to the upside. That 21-day moving average, it's curling up there. It's trying to cross over the 50. And let's see. Yeah, it's only at like 12 cents. So, I mean, it's super cheap. What up, Ralph Cooper? Oh man, listen to this. This is hilarious. So last week the stream died out, it crashed. Been having trouble with the internet ever since then. Everything just bugging out, right? So I do a couple speed tests. We need a DogeLord coffee indicator. But I did a speed test and I was getting like 10 megabytes per second download. I should have been getting 400. So call my internet provider, tell them. They're like, all right, well, we'll send a guy out tomorrow, get you new equipment. So they come today, they install all the equipment, and the dude tells my wife, his miner down there is taking way too much bandwidth. Oh, it was hilarious. I think the download a movie at 720 on the internet is like the equivalent of 50 or 60 days worth of mining. I think mining might take 75 megabytes per second a day. Yes. I'll see if I can change those burgers and fries into cups of coffee. Take a look at BNB. I like to chart BNB on Binance US. Right there it is. Get rid of the crayon drawings. Testing that 21-day moving average with BNB, and it is hitting. That's a pretty big ass area of resistance right there, and that goes from right at the 21 all the way up to the 200, all the way up to $470. So that's going to be a real tough area for BNB to beat. We'll see what happens. BNB to beat. That's a good one. Can't believe I said it right. But it's going to be a tough area. I do believe it's pretty big. So watch. We'll probably come up to the 200-day moving average right around $470. We're probably going to stop right here for a second. Maybe zigzag around. No cup and handles for DogeLord. Oh, that's sweet. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You're on to something, Gallo. Cup and handles. We got the new trade alert, like in the Discord, it'll be, we got a DogeLord. Got a DogeLord on the 4-hour chart, and everybody will just know that it's a cup and handle. Keep the burgers and fries. Coffee needs its own indicator. I agree. I agree. I'll have to look into it. I don't know. I did not make the burgers and fries ones, so I don't know how those got on there. I don't know if I can upload into Pine editor. Because if I can, then I'm definitely going to do something sweet. Weekly looking pretty poopy for BNB as well. We're hitting that 50-week moving average. You can see through here. We've been trading underneath of it. Has been acting as resistance. Just can't seem to break it. Remember, every time we test, though, it is getting weaker and weaker. A close above the 50, close above $430 would definitely be a good sign. And then the next shot at the 21, right around $456. Is there anything you guys are looking at in particular that you really want to chart? I know we are going to look at ARDX. This is a stock I've been holding, and man, did it freaking take a crap today. It took a big one. Ooh, and we charted this last week. This was the box that we drew in, so we're not quite there at the bottom. Bottom of the box is 75 cents. And said last week that was very possible that it was going to go down to 75 cents. So we'll see what happens. It seems like it's been making a pretty good floor here or there. So as long as it doesn't go under that, I'll be alright, but we'll take a look at Netflix. QRDO, yes, we'll definitely take a look at that. Is that a crypto or is that a stock? Wow, Netflix took a nice plummet. I think a lot of stuff today in general took a pretty big plummet. You guys consider that this is pretty much a double bottom, so definitely expect a nice rebound on Netflix tomorrow. If you're trading options, probably buy some calls. That's what I would do if I was in the option trading giddy up. But it definitely looks like a double bottom here. That candle volume squeezed up. It almost looked like a doji. You can definitely tell the volume sucked right out of there. So the market's indecisive, you know what I mean? Bulls and bears are butting heads right now. We'll see what happens, but I would bet that it's going to rebound at least up there to $360 range. Because then once you get to there, you got pretty good resistance. What up, MC? Crypto. Alright, let's take a look at it. First we'll go on the weekly. Ew. I mean, technically, well, no, technically not. It's in a bear market cycle on a weekly chart, trading under the 200-week moving average. Bearish cross right there on the 50 and 21. See, normally on a weekly time frame, price action tends to respect that 200-week moving average really damn good. So it's very surprising that it went this far under the 200-week moving average. QRDO. I take it this is relatively new. Yeah, looks like it. Let me see here. Ooh. That is valid. Valid. I like it. If you are looking at this, go get on a daily chart. Draw this. I want you to draw this. What I'm drawing you right here. You're gonna be like, oh my god, you're a fucking genius. Wonder if we can get her. We'll be close. Be close. Do it just like that. There's a couple different ways you could draw this bottom in. This is a huge breakout trade. These tend to break to the upside, so we'll see. Oh, Mana. Yeah, we'll definitely take a look at Mana. Bunch of Mana and Sand. Yeah, Sand's definitely a good one to hold. That's why I bought that XNL, that Metaverse token. Super cheap. And I've seen a lot of like prominent people talking about it, saying, you know, this is a very undervalued coin and stuff like that. So it's like, well then maybe we should just get a decent bag of it. We'll hold on to it for a little while, because you guys know damn well it don't matter what it is with crypto. If you hold it long enough, it's gonna freaking rocket. Yeah, she did okay with those. Yeah, smart girl, definitely, Ralph. But this is a huge breakout pattern, you guys. So if you draw this in on your daily chart and it breaks the top of the pattern, right? You need to wait for confirmation. So these 21 and 50-day moving averages probably going to come down a little bit more. I would wait for the break above the pattern. Wait for it to close above that 50 or 21. 1 or 2 daily closing candles. That's really good confirmation that it's going to continue above the pattern and keep going. Always put your stop loss back inside the pattern, okay? Because if it breaks, usually if price breaks, we don't ever trade inside the pattern, right? We're not trading all that noisy bull crap. We're going to wait. We're going to be patient. Our confirmation is the break of the pattern, but even more confirmation, you know what I mean, more facts as to your trade idea working out would be a good couple candle closes above those 2 moving averages right there. And with that happening, then you know we made support, we're going to go to the next level. Stop loss is back inside in the middle somewhere is where I usually put mine, because 20% of the time we break out of that pattern, we do turn around and come back. And if we come back and enter inside of the pattern, we go all the way through. So it's going to stop you out and at least save you. You're not gonna, it's not going to totally wreck you. If you're holding this and it breaks the bottom of the pattern, it'll break the bottom of the pattern and it'll come back up and test as resistance. That's your confirmation right there that if it does not get back through there and it actually respects that resistance, it's going to go down to the next leg. Where's the next leg? Can't really tell you. Asset's so new, there's no information. It don't even look like it's been below $2 before, so it could get, yeah, that's right, Ralph. It's always good to spread it around a little bit, you know what I mean? Even if you're only buying 2 or 3 of something here, 2 or 3 of something there, you know what I mean? Because it only took 2 or 3 Bitcoin to make you a shit ton of money, right? When you bought them at $1. So, to me, it's worth having a little bit of everything. No problem, Gallo. That's what I do a lot, too, with, like, when I stake my cake on PancakeSwap. I normally I don't trade those shit coins into Bitcoin or anything else. I just hold them. I just keep them. Because you never know what's going to happen, where that one coin might blow up to like $500, you know what I mean? So if I if I stake and I earn, because I think for 48 hours is like usually the really high staking, and you can only put in $1,000 for 48 hours. So for that 48 hours, I'll do the $1,000, and then I just hold on to whatever I made in that 48 hours, which is usually like $5 or $6, right? About $5 or $6. So that's decent money for it just sitting for 2 days. What was the other one? Mana. Mana is making a pretty big pattern as well. Daily did get a death cross. 50 crossed under the 200-day moving average. That's really bearish. We are in a bear market cycle on Mana, technically on the daily chart. Basically what that means is price action is under the 200-day moving average, which is the red line. And then the death cross, 50 is trading under the 200. The 50-day moving average is the blue line, kind of hard to see. But those are your crosses. So definitely got some resistance now. Right here where we're at testing currently. You could go to the 21 to about $2.32, but we're going to be generous here and go up to that 50, a couple more touches, and that's up to the $2.42. So we got to get back inside of this box, close inside of it, get to the top side of it, close up here a couple times before this thing's going to be in the clear. You could probably, I want to draw a trend line in here and see what it looks like. Now when we're drawing trend lines, remember a valid trend line has no closing candles outside of it. An accurate trend line is where you start off on a wick and you keep on wicks. If you start off down here on a candle body, see if I can zoom in here. See how I brought my line down to the candle body? So you want the rest of your line to be going through just candle bodies. And if you can't make a line go through just candle bodies, then it's not valid, right? And in this case, we need to go wick to wick. So we're touching here, touching here, touching here, touching here. It comes all the way down. You could even bring it down a little bit and touch that wick. So that's a pretty good start. And these are really big ass breakout trades. It's kind of weird seeing them this big on a daily chart. Normally don't happen like this. Be something like that. And remember, we wait till we're outside of the pattern. What up, DCA Adventure? We'll take a look at the weekly on Mana. Testing that 50-week moving average. You can see that it got real damn close to it. If we get down there onto it, it's going to be right around $1.89, $1.90. Now watch, because it'll probably dip a little bit past. So like $1.85, I would definitely risk a buy right there at $1.85 on the weekly, even though it would be breaking out of this breakout pattern. That's a pretty big pattern. It's even valid on the weekly. That's a catch-22 there, you guys. If you're trading the breakout, you normally would just sell the dump here, right? You would just get rid of it, because it will fall all the way back down to $1.40-ish if it breaks below this pattern and closes. There's no support over to the left side of the chart. There's nothing there to catch it. So if it closes below $1.98, definitely expect $1.40, $1.45 Mana. But 50-week moving average acts as support. 50-week moving average is very strong. It's normally worth risking a buy or a long position, long leverage position, when we test those moving averages. That's how important they are, especially on a weekly time frame. So it's a catch-22 here. because it might just blow through that freaking weekly, because it's not really that big of an area of support here, and there ain't shit over here. I know, right, Ralph? Let's go back 5 years with the knowledge we have now. I want a refresh button. I know. I hear you. Because I would have freaking dumped every last penny I had in Bitcoin at $1,800 when I first started buying it. And then like a year and a half, 2 years later, the freaking thing goes to 20,000. And I had already gotten ripped off in between that time, so it was like I had some Bitcoin, but I didn't have what like. I'd have been pretty good. I'd be sitting pretty right now if I'd have not lost that. Anything else y'all want to look at? Sand. Take a look at sand. Sand tethers. Go to the day. Look, man, they're all got these real nice freaking patterns right now. Everything is just jiving pretty good. Nice head and shoulders here. It played out pretty good. See these little patterns like this? Boom, boom, boom. That's how they're supposed to work, just like this. And normally you see it do the complete opposite on Bitcoin. It'll do the left shoulder, or this is the right shoulder head, left shoulder, then skyrocket. That's right, Ralph. So we do have a pretty nice area of support going for sand right here in the areas of 256 to 287, and in my opinion that's pretty cheap still for sand. You drag that thing all the way to the left of the chart, right there is telling you the story where it's all at. Bearish cross though, 21 in the 50. You can see that it is acting as resistance. We're definitely fighting this area right there. The DCA cross. You join TradingView signing up with my link, and you get the free subscription. You don't need the paid one. You join with my link. You will get this DCA moving average crossover tool for free. You don't have to buy nothing, pay for anything. I will give you this tool. It prints crosses on bearish and bullish crosses. This is the main tool that I'm using, main tool that I'm trading with. Everybody trading looks at these. You definitely should know how to use them. Need cake to retest 0.1 on the 3-minute. You know, Mikkel, I freaking traded the 3-minute the other day on cake, and the fucking bastard burned me twice before I got back into the rhythm. It burned me twice. I was trying to get my volume pumped up for the trading competition and put myself in a good spot, and took me a minute. Not used to trading 3-minute charts, used to dailies where it takes forever for something to play out. Go back to the daily. I want to draw in the top trend line and see what we got here, because this is like freaking perfect. We can come all the way down. So you can do this. You can draw this thing in here a couple different ways, right? You put that one there, and you can shorten this up so you're only coming off this part. We're going to leave that box of support there. That's going to be our bottom part of our pattern. So boom, we break the top of the pattern, we're buying. Not much resistance here as well. Just like there's no support over here, there's not much resistance through here either. So if we can get back above, I'd say probably right around $3.50, if we can get above there and close, getting all the way back up to 470, 480 ain't going to be no problem for sand. There's nothing there stopping it. So I think we'll see it jump up there pretty quick. Again, do not want to see it close below this bottom box, right around 256, 257. Close below there would be pretty bad, because I'm back down to $1.10. See, there's nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Yes, taxes were interesting this year. Anybody end up owing any huge capital gains? Think I did all right. I didn't get hit too bad. I didn't cash anything out to my bank as much this year. And most of the big stuff I've done is on clean exchanges. You know what I mean? Sonya didn't pay taxes. I did mine last year. Nope, held way past 2 years, no complaints. And I don't even know if I even trust it, man, because unless you went to an actual crypto place, most of the other places, you know, like TurboTax and stuff like that, them idiots don't have no freaking clue how crypto works. So how in the fuck are they gonna do your taxes right? You can't even decipher from when I just moved money to whether I bought something to whether I traded and gained something. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Until they get that shit straight, we shouldn't even be talking about it, really. Gonna make me pay taxes double. So you made me pay a goddamn fee to buy the crypto, and then I gotta pay a fee to move it. Anytime I move it, I gotta pay a fee. And then I gotta pay a fee if I buy something with it. You know, like you're taxing me twice. You're taxing me fucking 10 times before it's all said and done. Fees, fees, fees. Oh, and jump back over to Cake and see the 0.1. I bet you he's talking about the 0.1 on the fib. Nothing, just have to prove to California we are U.S. citizens and my daughter is really my daughter, and then they will process. Yep. Tax people be confused big time, but needed them to sign out on that dotted line. That's right. Alright, let's go to DCA fib. So if you don't know how to draw a fib, we have a tool here that'll just put it right on there for you. Talking about that $5.30 area DCA adventure. Or you said 0.1, didn't you? I forget what you said. Maybe it was 1. On the 3 minute, I'm on like a million right here. $8.50. Yeah, she's doing good. The fib extension. So if you're using this fib tool and you go into your settings, click your setting wheel, go to reverse. This is your fib extension. Click off of that, and now So your Fibonacci retracement is going to tell you where price is going to retrace, right? Your Fib extension is going to tell you where price is going to go or potentially go. But if you know support and resistance, you know to look left and look over there. You know where you need to be looking at over here. Every year they have more copies of my social than I do. Oh god. And that's like any tax, anything having to do with crypto or anything like that. If they want to be legit, it's going to get to the point where everything's going to be centralized. You know what I mean? It's going to be, everything's going to be set up like Robinhood and Webull, and it's going to be set up to fuck the man, right? That's what is going to happen. There's no way they can keep continuing us little peons to keep making our own financial decisions. They're going to try to make it super hard for us to do this by making everybody have to KYC, and then, you know what I mean, and with taxes, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. So we're going to have to use VPNs and do things the way we do them, as long as we can do them. You know, because if you don't go centralized and you don't abide by our government's rules, then you're probably more than likely a pretty sketchy company then, right? Like rug pull, maybe, I don't know, take all of our money and like fake your death, that kind of thing. So then you're taking a risk of not using the centralized bullcrap, but using this shady other thing. And oh man, Ralph, if it makes you feel any better, I lost my ID, went to the DMV to get a new ID, and was told that I needed an ID to get an ID. Oh god. That worked out pretty good for you then, I'd imagine, huh? Probably just went in there and got your ID, didn't you? Oh, that's hilarious. While we're kind of on that ID being centralized and all that stuff, make sure if you guys are using Google Auth, you have your keys saved, so that way if you get a new phone, you do anything of the sort, you break your phone, and you have to move all your stuff to a new one, that you are going to get your keys to your Google Auth. That it would suck to get locked out of that. It's a pain in the ass. I changed iPhones years ago and went through where I was locked out and I had to redo everything, and it took freaking forever. So if you don't have your seeds saved right now, then go in and disable your 2FA while you still have your Google Auth, and then just reset it up and then save the key somewhere, because you'll need your Google Auth code to disable the Google Auth code. Alright guys, I'm going to jump off of here. It is almost at that hour mark. Is there anything at all that you guys want to look at before we get out of here? Make sure to check out the links in the description. Firstrade, if you're into stocks, they just put on crypto trading. You get a free stock for just signing up. No deposit, $0, get a free stock. Could get a super good one. I got a Boeing. I've gotten a couple really high dollar ones, so you never know what you're going to get, so go sign up for that. Get into TradingView. Sign up for the free subscription. You do not need a paid one. Hit me up in the Discord. Let me know that you signed up. I will shoot you the free tool, even show you how to use it. And then if you join the Patreon group, and then you'll get access to like the DCA oscillator. Let me see, I'll pull up here. Oscillator version 1. And then we got the power tool. This is the version 1. I have an upgraded version, but this is basically what it is. Let me get the McDonald's off there, get the fib off there. But joining the Patreon group, you get access to all the tools. So you get the fib, you get the oscillator, you get the power tool with the EMA ribbon, and this thing I don't even have on all the way. So this thing, both these tools have all kinds of good crazy functions that you could put on here. So we can show EMA ribbon, show doji candles. It's got show money flow flips, so that means basically when smart money's in, smart money's out. It's going to tell you when that happens on the oscillator. It's going to tell you up here on the overlay on the candles. So we have so many different options in here, and you can see that we have enable buy sell signals. Don't turn those on, just leave them off. Sometimes they're really accurate, sometimes they're not. You shouldn't be going off them anyway, but they are there for reference. And then style, you can change any of these, you can change the values of them, do whatever you want to do. But basically it's an EMA ribbon, does all kinds of sweet stuff, tells you pretty much where support and resistance is. But you guys will get all that stuff just for joining the Patreon group, plus many more tools. There's all kinds of different ones that we have in there. Then you get the signal group, you get the bot channels, you get the other bot channel where it's like 4 or 5 different bots trading on different algorithms, scanning different assets all day long. So if I'm not in there trading and putting trades in the channel every day, those bots are. No, Jet Hurricane, all you need to do is join the DCA Patreon, or join the DCA Discord in the description. Join the Crypto Mentors Discord, description in the description. And just hit me up. Variant 8 is my Discord tag. I'll type it in here right now. You will see me in the Discord once you join. Make sure you go through the verify bot and you do all that good stuff to get all the way in. But hit me up and I will send you the tool. That way you can get to use it. Like I said, all my videos, go back and look at any of them. I talk about these moving averages. Easiest low risk trades. You're going to get most of the story, most of the facts just by the moving averages themselves. So it's definitely worth having that tool. Oh, I'm on a 3-minute chart. That's why the candles look so weird. Like, what the hell? So you can see here on these moving average tools that we get a bear or a bullish cross. 21 crossed over the 50. It printed a green cross for bullish. DogeLord, yes you did. We'll flip back to it real quick just because it was, I don't know if you've seen it today, but oh, barf. Barf. But last week when we charted this, it fell exactly to where I said was possible. So what I'm saying is there's still a chance. As long as we don't break that box right there. No, you don't need to join the Patreon. Just hit me up in the Discord and I'll send it to you for free. What you got there, Golden Wolf? Guys, click on that link after we end here. But yeah, DogeLord, this thing, 75 cents was the lowest. Teaspoons Tuesdays, that's right. Definitely click that link, you guys, and go over there. Yeah, we dollar cost average. I bought pretty good over here in the 83, 82 area. It then dropped even lower, which was pretty surprising, but I got some at 80 cents as well. So we'll see if we get a break under 75. That's not going to be good, but I think we're okay. Looking at the oscillator, we are down into the oversold pretty close. Waiting on momentum. I don't know if anybody noticed this, but this is the original DCA oscillator. See how it has DCA colors in the momentum wave? We got the orange momentum into the blue momentum. Looks pretty sexy. Might have to change it back to that. That's right, DogeLord. I was ready for it. Last week when we charted it, I got set up. So it's looking great. Oh, Teaspoon is opening some DogeLord. We'll definitely go over there and do a DCA raid right now. Right now, people. And hit me up in the Discord to get that tool, Jed. And we'll get you set up, buddy. Send me a message. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Definitely go over there to that YouTube link that Golden Wolf posted. I'm gonna repost it real quick. Go do a DCA raid over there. Alright, y'all, you have a good night. Happy trading. Be safe. Got questions? Want to chart something? Hit me up in the Discord. I'll definitely take a look, help you out. And I will see you guys next Tuesday. Yeah, next Tuesday. Have a good one.